always certain ones that the most I call upon to do a different work.
Now in this come the man called Sayan Kuti alongside yours truly, Big Gangzilla.
Myself, I just one day, and not be everybody worship money. I know they show myself, I just one day. I say, shey, you day your day, brother. You day your day, sister. You day your day, brother. You day your day, sister.
How you looked when we met. You still have this effect. You are so incredible, incredible. I didn't know what to say as the hours fell away. Our love is unmissable, missable. I can tell this is a miracle. In your world, I feel invincible. I can tell this is a miracle.
So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Brahim Diaz is someone who had a very interesting football education, Peter. He spent time in his youth, both in Manchester and Madrid, and he's had a real elite upbringing. And it's easy to see why those schools of thought have had an influence on his game. He's very intelligent with his movement, he's hard to dispossess. He does have a tendency to maybe be overly ambitious at times, but I'm sure he'll sort that out.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And here's Messi. El Ainawi. Bellingham. Look at the space here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's going wide left. Can he get on the end of this? He's shifting through the gears here. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Bellingham. Oh, he's having a go! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Hakimi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Torres. Diop did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He shifted it to the flank. El Canous has it out wide and in space. And he whips it in. Now it's Torres.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Just past the 40th minute mark. Messi, this is promising. Messi! What a wonderful goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Manchester United coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Manchester United leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
And here's Brahim Diaz. He has found the way through. El Canous! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Messi. And here's Haaland. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He is through here. Brahim Diaz. And that's aimed into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Morocco needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the...
He's going for goal! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! A finish right from the top draw! And surely now, the results are beyond doubt! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert.
Real chance! And yes, it's there! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
The goal scorer for Morocco after 81 minutes is Number 11. Substitutions taking place.
So we have further activity on the bench here. Morocco cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Substitution.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, this is surely their last chance. Oh, such a clever touch. Is there any support? He might not need it. And he's match chance! And he hits the net. They have stolen level at the last. It was wonderfully efficient. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out.
Minding my business. Trying to play cool, so I did resist for a little bit. But the whole playlist was lit, and then I implement. A little foot tap, then I flick the wrist, and then I twist the hip, and then I thought this cool, I'ma stick with this. You can't tame me, shoulders going crazy. See that neck break and that head bang, and them hands waving. I'm dangerous, you cannot contain this. I was trying to chill till I heard my body screaming. I wanna dance, I wanna dance, I wanna dance, 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 wanna dance.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
England.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Matwicki! Superb goal!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him. Setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Platini. He's shifting through the gears here. Shot and Messi! And that's a sharp finish. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And he's straight offside. Stones. Now it's Kane. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Gordon wants to run onto this.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Torres. Now it's Platini. And he's managed to get free. A header! Now, who's going to be first to this? Half an hour played now. And this is Torres, shapes to shoot! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
James does well not to be outdone there.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's having a hit! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Bellingham. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe! Oh, that is outstanding! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Can he finish? And he's stuck it away. They are purring, truly purring. And that is indeed the final act.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Manchester United largely dominant, up by 2 at the break. The scoreline 3-1. The second half is up and running. Petit. Platini plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And here's Messi. Messi, good driving run. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Gordon. James. And Akanji. And it's Bellingham. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Bellingham. And here's Messi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Torres. Anderson. It's a really well-measured ball.
Substitution for England, number 10, Bellingham.
Petit.
Coming on to
That's
replace
been
him
intercepted.
is number 21,
Eze. Oh, some astute defending there. That's an imaginative pass. Now it's Torres.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Substitution for England, number 20,
England have opted to make another change
number
here.
18, Gordon. Coming on the field, number
Anderson.
7, Bukayo Saka.
It's a pretty
Number
loose
11,
pass.
Rashford.
And here's Torres. Plenty to aim at here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. James. Nicely weighted ball. He has found the way through. Pings it across. Kane finds himself offside. Tries to play it through. He can run onto that. And he's certainly onside here. Oh, that's nice.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Eze. Anderson. And he was quick to react. And there goes the final whistle. Manchester United have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kick. Messi! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And here's Messi. Picked out... Oh, shooting chance! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Argentina are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Haaland. Good, strong midfield. And Torres! Now that is commitment to the cause. And now they can clear their lines. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. And no, he's seen through all of that. Passing is crisp and sharp. And the ball is out of play. Almada. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Haaland. Romero gets across to intercept that. Almada. Could move up a gear here. And here's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. And the shot! Goal! Again in a trice, and they are soaring. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Argentina really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Petit. Stones. And back to the keeper they go. Manchester United looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Akanji. Oh, what a mistake! And the finish! And a neat finish! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
2 added minutes
Shifting
has been
momentum,
indicated.
perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get it.
Oh, he's having a go! McAllister simply refused to be outdone there. Almada. Now it's Martinez. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's under a lot of pressure there. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Petit. Now it's Haaland. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Messi. Petit, looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's being closed down first.
Martinez. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And it's Bellingham. Platini can see things, others simply cannot. Oh, super ball! Oh, that's a fine interception. Messi. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. It's played through for him. He's got away. Messi.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Montiel. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Shot could be on. Torres venturing down the left. Now it's Bellingham. Now that looks a decent ball. Goes for a shot! And that really should have been that.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Montiel. Now it's Messi.
That was lovely, that.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Argentina really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
He has a look up. Haaland takes a shot. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Substitution in progress.
Manchester United have their second corner now. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Could be danger
2
here.
minutes has been indicated.
Simeone. Bellingham. McAllister. And that will be it. Manchester United proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Begley.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling. And he's in on goal.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Spread it left. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, he's been caught napping. The ball goes in, and he's there to clear it. Referee's given a throw. And here's Haaland. Oh, that's superb. Chance for a shot! And we have our very first corner. And it's James. England are looking to go forward now. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Gordon. Still goalless at the moment. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Not the most accurate pass. And it's been hooked away. Now it's Madueke. Oh, strongly challenged there. And here's Torres.
Fernando Torres really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Look at the space here. Picks up, takes a shot! Not a bad try by any means. It's their second corner of the game. Towering header! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Platini. James.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Nicked it back promptly. He's in a good position here. Now, the big chance! In he goes again. Well taken goal. They are purring, truly purring. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
2 added minutes has been
Things
indicated.
starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this.
And for the first half, that is that.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Manchester United firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. So straight into the second half. Anderson. Spread out to the left. Gordon. Elects to cross. Anderson! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. And he thumps it clear. And they've got a throw. Now it's Bellingham. Gordon has the space to scheme. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Corbell deals with that nice and simple.
Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Messi going forward. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi. Good purposeful running this. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Spread to the right. Madueke. Madueke ventures forward. Bellingham. Platini. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham. Good driving run. He's found some space. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's dribbled past his man here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Gordon. He's shifting through the gears here. Gordon ploughing through the middle. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well timed, excellent interception. That's a cute ball. Stones promptly onto that, and that is that. Haaland, and it's made its way to him. Anderson. It's Bellingham. James. Now it's Kane. Kane proves just a little bit too strong. Foot in. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination.
like so many others that said you, like a racehorse. I said you, like a blowtorch. I said it took a long, long time to get here, but yeah, we made it, yeah, we made it. Every silver line was a gold mine as the sun was fading. Yeah, we made it, yeah, we made it.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
And he cuts out the supply. Hakimi. And here's Figo. Rudiger gets over and intercepts.
Well, for any attacker facing him, Peter, trying to force your way through Rio Ferdinand must be a daunting prospect.
Well, he is one of the great English defenders of his generation.
Quite, Peter. His playing style boasts good speed and technique, a superb reading of the game. He hardly had to tackle. That in itself can be seen as quite an achievement.
Platini makes a move down the right. Bergkamp, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Tries to pass it through. Hakimi. Hullet. And Hullet! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
Hullet certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's been played through. Priol promptly onto that, and that is that. And they're quick to get it back. Petit. Now Bergkamp, looking to pass their way up the pitch. And it's Hullet. And here's Shevchenko. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well.
Shevchenko! Goal! Manchester United! That is so good, such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
The first breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Oh, shooting chance! And that's a sharp finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So that's 2 now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Has been indicated.
And here's Hullet. Rummenigge. Koundé is there, and he can get that clear. This possibly the last play of the half. Priol getting this one clear. Schneider does really well to win. It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Manchester United are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. So we're underway for the second half. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe finds himself offside. Ferdinand is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Manchester United couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. McAllister, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. He read that really well and stopped it.
And they win it back again. Pullet, looking for options, and the shot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Figo aimed beyond the defence. It's Figo.
Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Platini. Steep shapes to shoot! Now, how often do you see that?
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Massaro. Now it's Figo. Figo powering forward here. Rummenigge, a true great in every sense of the word. McAllister really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Schneider chasing after it.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Bergkamp. Pass somewhat off target. It's Figo. Oh, that's a fine interception. Pullet. Bergkamp. Platini. Platini going face to face. And Shevchenko! Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's good running with the ball. He's beaten the last man. Mbappe.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, just skips to Figo! Goal! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to...
And that is as far as it goes. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement's
match.
already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running.
Well, for any attacker facing him, Peter, trying to force your way through Rio Ferdinand must be a daunting prospect.
Well, he is one of the great English defenders of his generation.
Quite, Peter. His playing style boasts good speed and technique, a superb reading of the game. He hardly had to tackle. That in itself can be seen as quite an achievement. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cleared without hesitation. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neatly clipped into space. He is through. He's having a shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Well read, nice interception. Right, Shevchenko. Petit. Rummenigge. Decent chance! Palmer. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bergkamp. So it is still 0-0. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And it's Michel Platini. Lovely, now then. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Platini. Petit. Great, goes for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be...
And Shevchenko! And there's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done. Rummenigge! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that's a good ball. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's Bergkamp. It's Bergkamp! Pull it. Can he get it through? Chance for a shot! Goal! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Manchester United, and the shot! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick. Shevchenko! Goal!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And that is indeed the final act. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Shevchenko. Now he's running away. And Shevchenko! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Defending of the desperate variety. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. He's picked his way through. Adams deals with that comfortably.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Shevchenko! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
India have their second corner now. Impressive jump. It's a goal. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You could certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
And this is Shevchenko. There's the hit! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Substitution on the field, number 24.
India
Palmer.
choosing to make the
Number
first
13,
change.
Schneider. Number 18, El Haj Diouf. Number 9, Shevchenko.
And it's Bale.
Number 11,
Rummenigge,
Griezmann.
someone who can
Coming on
always
the
claim
field,
to be
number
the
6,
most immaculate finisher.
Zakaria. Number
Bale.
4, Park Ji-sung. Number 25.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now, can they get him away? Bale providing an outlet on that flank. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Shevchenko. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. He's a sharp little ball here. Bergkamp. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Zakaria. Messi. Knocks it into space. And he's found the way past. Rudiger. Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Rummenigge. Platini. Park Ji-sung does really well to win the ball there.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Rummenigge. And it's Hullet. Short changes him with that pass. And there goes the final whistle. Manchester United can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United against Manchester United.
Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Schneider. That's been cut out. Well played.
Well, for any attacker facing him, Peter, trying to force your way through Rio Ferdinand must be a dawn.
It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Manchester United have themselves a chance from the spot. This to make it 1-0. 1-0! Just one winner! Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Ball in towards the middle. He's had a shot! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
And this is Hullet. And he's running through. That's good play. And it's made its way to him. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And it's Messi. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now, can they get him away? And Shevchenko! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Terrific effort! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no,
Bullet certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Costa Curta. Platini. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Nicely worked. Bullish header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United have their second corner now. That'll be a throw. Oh, that's neat. Bergkamp. Platini. Platini! And yes, it's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Nicely spread. Schneider. And that is headed for the middle. Cleared away.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
It's a searching pass. That's a decent clearance. Oh no, what has happened here? Costa Curta. He won't be happy with that one. And that's aimed into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that is the end of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Manchester United firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the score. The second half is up and running. No way through.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Bergkamp, looking for options for movement. Shevchenko! So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. That is good alertness. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Schneider. And it's Neymar. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Zanetti is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Zanetti spots it and intercepts. Showing great feet there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now that's well seen too. Neymar. Neymar going forward. And he's managed to get free. It's Neymar! Oh, full marks for that effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Beckenbauer. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Bergkamp. He's got away. Little pass back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
And this is Berg, and a shot! It's anyone's ball now. And that's a throw-in. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Platini. Bergkamp! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what a mistake! He's having a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he was. Can he finish? Goal! And they are right back within touch. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Still behind by 2, is there a way back into this? He steps in, and that's the end of that. He has found the way through. Rummenigge. Now that is a hefty challenge. Neymar. Right, Shevchenko. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers.
With the owner of a
Shevchenko
blue car
picking up
parked
the Man
outside
of the Match
stadium gate.
award. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action.
Well, for any attacker facing him, Peter, trying to force your way through Rio Ferdinand must be a daunting prospect.
Well, he is one of the great... Rummenigge! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
They get a throw in. Bergkamp. And this is Hullet. Now it's Platini. And he's really put himself on the line here. Manchester United have their second corner now. Impressive jump! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Nicely weighted ball. Shapes to shoot! Now, in he goes again!
Manchester United definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some...
Takes a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And again! Goal! Argentina! Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Forlan. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Forlan. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Hullet.
That looks a good ball through.
Goes for a shot!
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Argentina do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Forlan. Now it's Mbappe. Gets a good foot in there.
Manchester United truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, shooting chance! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Bergkamp. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe! And it's half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Manchester United coming at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew it.
Takes a shot! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Hullet is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Petit. Platini can so cleverly bypass the press. Forlan. Oh, that's a key interception. Platini. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Belletti. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Now it's Mbappe. Almost an hour gone. And this is Batistuta. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Costa Curta.
This is the time you need that pace.
Great ball. Shot, surely! It's a goal! Manchester United are back on level terms. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitutions taking place.
Argentina choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly...
And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Gerrard. Mbappe. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Juve going forward. Bergkamp. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, easy pickings there. Petit. Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. And here's Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Brilliant from Shevchenko! About as smooth as it gets. And the comeback is complete. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Rummenigge.
3 minutes at a
That's
time.
offside. Yes, it is.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Lovely pass. Tries a shot! And no mistake. We thought they were done, but never say never. Another moment of magic. And that will be it. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway.
Well, for any attacker facing him, Peter, trying to force your way through Rio Ferdinand must be a daunting prospect.
Well, he is one of the great English defenders of his generation.
Quite, Peter. His playing style boasts good speed and technique, A superb reading of the game. He hardly had to tackle. That in itself can be seen as quite an achievement.
And it's Hullet. Plays a sharp little ball here. Drives. Oh, good effort! He will be livid with himself.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get. Shevchenko really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Hullet looking for options for movement. He is through here. And he whips in across. No goals as yet. Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Cleared away. It'll be a throw-in. Out again for a throw-in. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Petit. Platini can see things others simply cannot. In with the challenge. And here's Forlan. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And it's Fletcher. He'll try from distance! Cleared without hesitation. Petit did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's managed to get free. Here comes the cross. Albert Ferrer tries to clear. Forlan. Now it's Inzaghi. Dink through. And that has been knocked clear. And he's there to retrieve it. Hullet. Knocks it out wide. Tries to play it through, and he's definitely onside. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Now it's Hullet. Ronaldinho. And this is Inzaghi. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. Back on the way then. So neither side has yet broken through. Bergkamp quietly revving up. And here's Hullet. And it's Michel Platini. And this is Hullet. Oh, this is a great position. And he was alert to it. Bosnia and Herzegovina appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Raul. Now it's Inzaghi. Well read, nice interception. And here's Hullet. And he's well positioned. Great chance! And a neat finish. Finally, the deadlock is broken.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this. Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Fulham! Fulham! That is a beauty! A finish of true class! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can...
There's the shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And there goes the final whistle. Manchester United pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Rummenigge claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Is strictly forbidden.
Put it on the table, don't you ask me twice, because the table is crawling with questions, and I surround myself with good these days, cause the trouble will take you far astray, far astray. Bringing me down, not picking me up, yeah. Giving, or just kicking a can down the road, telling me yes when it really ain't it. I don't wanna stay in this place, no. Bringing me down, not picking me up, yeah. Giving it, or just kicking a can down the road, telling me yes when it really ain't it. I don't wanna stay in this place, no. So I put it on the table, I won't ask you twice, because I'm grown and I've been here before. It's been too long and life's too short. Sit around just feeling sun. Put it on the table, I won't ask you twice, because the light bulb is energy saved.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle.
There's Vitor Baia, Peter, exuding his unique brand of calm and confidence, as per usual.
Yeah, he's one of those keepers, isn't he, who has that certain aura around him.
And I think that gives the defence a massive boost. Having someone like that behind you can really give you that insurance, that psychological edge.
Platini. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Bergkamp. And here's Shevchenko.
Shevchenko really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Rudiger. Costa Curta. And it's Bergkamp. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Looking for the run. He's cut it out. Koeman gets it clear. Nicely weighted ball. And here's Hullet.
That's a shame because it was such a good decision.
Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's Bergkamp. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. That has not gone well. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Big chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful...
And Shevchenko! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence. 15 minutes till half-time. Platini knocks it into space. Good take, and Izzy tries a shot! And that's a sharp finish. They are purring, truly purring.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now the ball in. And they've got rid. Manchester United have it back and can go again. And it's Michel Platini. Bellingham. James Rodriguez. Looking for options for movement. Platini.
There will be 1 minute
Rudiger.
added time.
Brilliantly cut out. That's it, 45 minutes up. Reflections on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Manchester United sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. The second period is underway. And this is Hullet. Nice interception, well timed. And Shevchenko. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Lyon needed that, they really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And a chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
No, no way through there. And this is Ronaldo. And it's Bellingham. Ibrahimovic. Oh, easy pickings there. James Rodriguez. Gets his head on it! And again! Oh, that wasn't far away. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 4, Bellingham. Number 17, James Rodriguez. Number 18, El Hadj Diouf.
No, that's been intercepted.
Number 21,
Ferdinand calmly
Cristiano
anticipates.
Ronaldo.
Now it's
Number 6,
Bergkamp.
Ibrahimovic.
It's a pretty loose
Coming
pass.
on the field.
Saviola.
Number 15,
Now it's Bale.
Mateus. Number 20,
Bergkamp looking to be a menace in the
Number
final
13,
third.
Bale.
Can he get it through?
Number 7,
Serginho.
Number 11,
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Platini, who does have an assist to his name. Look at the space here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Bergkamp. It's a searching pass. And he's taking no chances there. Saviola is onto it in a flash. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Vieri. Oh, super find. Manchester United have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Mateus, and here's the chance to counter. Edmilson. Now Bergkamp. Mateus. Saviola. Oh, good read.
That was well played,
There will be 1
well
minute
stopped.
added time.
1 minute to add, according to the board. Oh, perfectly measured that. Shevchenko! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. And that's that. Manchester United looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Shevchenko voted man of the match and deservedly so.
Attendees, this is a lost
How would you
children's
sum up what
announcement.
we've witnessed?
I could never fit nobody. I'm only here to party. While you trying to fit, I'll disappear. Oh, yeah. No time for no bad energy. You don't want no smoke, you don't want none of that. No, no, you won't be my friend of me. I won't show no love, you won't get none of that. No, no time for it. No time for it. No time for it. Life's too short, life too small. No, can't waste your time on things you can't rely on. I got no time for it. I don't want no bad energy, no. 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 No bad energy, no bad energy, no. 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 Hey, can't delay. No, we have no time to waste. Better use up your days. So better come stack your stack your paper. If they screw face, so no, handle with grace. So yeah, don't sweat. Oh yeah. No time for no bad energy. You don't want no smoke, you don't want none of that. No, no, you won't be my friend of me. I won't show no love, you won't get none of that. No, no time for it. No time for it. No time for it. I don't want no bad energy. No.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. Well, we hardly need reminding, Jim, of the strengths of David Beckham. He could play a huge part in the outcome of this game.
Yeah, he's one of a kind, isn't he, Peter? No one could match it.
Great chance! Rijkaard getting this one clear. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Platini. Hullet. Rummenigge. Flash it. There's the header! Goal! Manchester United! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Club America are already chasing the game. They didn't... And the shot! Well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And that interception was most necessary. Van Basten! And that's a good finish. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper...
And Hullet! It's loose, and there's a race for... Oh, he's been caught on it here! That's a sharp pass. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now that looks a decent ball. Chips it through, and he was alert to it. Platini can see things others simply cannot. Looking for a runner. Ferdinand is there to clear. Mateus flings in. Oh, greatly! Crossbar comes to the rescue. This looks, this time surely! Manchester United looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. That's where it came from. Played into space. Petit can clear it away. Little pass back. Rooney! Rooney! And that's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
What's your opinion on that goal?
Yeah, it's wonderful work, Peter. He just got his...
Decent chance! Goal! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? So a temporary halt to the action. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, this has been a half full of thrills, and it's Van Basten! Oh, good finish! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. Chance, surely! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And that has been cleared. Oh, well played. And he's quick to get rid. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And he's picked out the run. And it's Van Basten! Oh, wow, that's crazy! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Rummenigge was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's a pretty loose pass. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Petit. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Hullet. He's on it. And Shevchenko! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Shevchenko really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Rummenigge tries to pass it through. Goes for a shot! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Manchester United have their second corner now.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, this could be it, past something close to a minor miracle.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Not the most accurate pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Beckham.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rooney has it in a wide position.
4 added
Well, it's
minutes
probably
has
safe
been
to say
indicated.
now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Can he finish? Goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly. And that is as far as it goes. Well, what a game, unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting.
All I do now is make my people proud.